Good afternoon. This is Elder West, Brother West. In behalf of the West family, we would like to wish you a happy MLK birthday today. And if you saw my title, I just want to share with you personally what does this day, Dr. King's death, his birthday, means to me. To me, it's like a man who was willing to die for a cause. And in his death, life was birthed. Because if you look at it, it first of all started with having a dream. He said he had a dream that we could become unified. We could become equal. Black men, women could be judged based on the content, not on the content of the color, but based on the content of their character. He talks about all these things. And if we look even in just naturally, so a will is birth, and a will comes into effect when the person who wrote that will dies. And once that person dies, who the will was left for, then it comes into effect. And so we see that this man, when he was alive, he was hated. Just put it out there. He was hated. But in his death, now he's loved. And see, this man, he died for a cause. And my question to you, will you die for a cause? Will you die for what's right? Will you die for Jesus? The Bible says, Jesus said, if any man must come after me, he must first deny, kill himself, die out to his own ways and pick up his cross and follow me. Can you do that? And see, the thing about it, one of the things that he talked about, Dr. King talked about, judging people not based on how they look, not based on what you see or what you've heard, but you judge and you love and you treat people based on spending time with them. And that's what he was speaking of and talking of unity. I'm reminded of the Queen of Sheba. She was a great queen, rich. But because she chose to lose or to walk away from her religion and join Solomon's religion or Solomon's God, serve Solomon's God, she wasn't respected as she should. The Bible says she lost her contour. But Jesus said in the latter days that the Queen of Sheba will have her day. Meaning that as a people of whatever color or whatever race, we will not be judged based on the color of our skin, but we'll be judged based on our character, based on the time that we put in. And see, that's what is happening, and that's going to happen with God. We are being judged based on the time that we put in. If we don't put life in, we can't get life out. If we can't put happiness in, happiness they can come out. If we don't put victory in, we can't get victory out. And so that's why it's so important. This day represents a day of sacrifice. What are you willing to give up to live? What are you willing to give up to have life? And that's why I'm grateful, and I thank God for our leader, our forefather today, the voice that spoke, and the reason why we're here today and we're coming together. Black and white are holding hands, Asians, Hispanics, Jews, or wherever. But we are unified. We're coming together. We love each other for who the person is, not because of where they come from, nor how they look. Happy Martin Luther King birthday. God bless you, and heaven smile on you, and may all God's best be yours.